Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, this is a little bit of, I guess, like a self-reflection type video over here for 2022, and I kind of just wanted to make one of these to kind of have one of those nice, kind of cringy sit-downs with the YouTube community and everything else. Well, also maybe a little bit of Twitch community too as well, if any of my homies go and see this. Now, I do, and probably will make a few more of these the next maybe like 1 or 2 weeks or so, because if you guys don't know, I do want to try to plan up maybe a nice little YouTube break, take a few days off of YouTube, kind of get some stuff all together, and if you guys have kind of missed this, we'll address this more properly and more in depth soon. I do have a lot of really big changes coming to the YouTube channel. Now, if you guys may or may not have had a chance to see it, I made a video that's pretty much like before this one, pretty much saying like, hey, it's been around 95% of, well, like, the restocks and stuff. We're probably be coming to a little bit of an end, and now I kind of want to focus and kind of switch up a lot of stuff on my YouTube channel. So we're gonna have a little bit more of a deep dive here, but I'll talk about that before we get into like the nitty gritty and kind of just, I guess, real talk of how this year was kind of probably one of the worst years of my life. Now, when it comes to these things too, I want to hear your thoughts. Like, if I want to see some positivity in the comment section down below, or if you guys are bored and want to swing by our Twitch stream, we'll probably have some drinks and celebrate the new year. And just, if you guys have never had a chance to do it, maybe come say hi if you guys would like. But yeah, there's a lot of Twitch changes coming over here, a lot of YouTube changes too. And one big thing for YouTube, as I mentioned, we'll have a deeper dive for it, is I want to take a little bit of a break. Now, we'll have a proper video, proper discussions. We have a few more days of grinding us. But with this, I made it my initial goal to whoever had consoles or need to get a console would have a chance to go and buy it. And I do feel with the general availability in stock, and also with December kind of ending too with the holidays, I would love to take a little bit of a YouTube break. Nothing crazy, give me like a week or two to kind of get my bearings ready, because I also want to set up a lot of really cool things on the channel. I want to have some brand new custom overlays. If you guys don't know, we're going to be working into editing and making our videos actually proper videos you guys deserve. And that's like the big goal. I've been saying that for like 6 months, but I have never taken a day off after around over 2 years of 4+ video uploads for a while. I'm going to go talk about that for a while, because I know I'm crazy, and they kind of just, so people can understand of, hey, like, I want to take a little break, I want to like chill, and I want to get that creative juice flowing. Because if you're making a video, you never really had a chance to stop and think of how can I make my next video better, when you're already worried about you upload one video and you think, how can I make my next video? How can I make it better? You don't really have the chance to do that, because you're just thinking about what's the next topic, what's the next thumbnail, how can I go fill up that next slot? And I kind of feel like that was one of the biggest detriments of me doing like 4 to 5 videos a day. And that's one of the big parts of why I hated 2022. Now, I love doing Twitch. I love doing YouTube. I want you guys to sub and watch and all that, because I'm going to make sure that my goal in 2023 is make sure every content that I post and I'm happy with, I'm proud of, and I improved on, and it's something that I think you guys would want to go and watch. Not some nilly-willy like clickbait or whatever. That might get thrown in on some like maybe comfy videos, or we may have to slowly ramp up to it. But this is something that I think you guys deserve a lot better on. And I kind of wanted to finish off this year as a nice goal, because number one, we did hit 14 million views, I think, as of probably tomorrow, and as well, we also hit over 3,600 videos uploaded, and we hit the entire year, one start to finish, with at least 4 videos this year and last year too as well, within videos and trips and everything in between. But the big thing of my year was this was probably one of the world's worst years of my life. Thankfully, YouTube and Twitch filled a really good hole of how to kind of stop that and how to make this year better. Or how I made this year better. It's basically me making videos and trying to just pretty much put my entire really bad life into making content for you guys. And I don't like, that's a good crutch. It's better than like doing drugs, I guess, at the end of the day, but it also never really kind of gave me time to like sit, to relax, to watch a movie, to, I don't know, spend time. Because if you guys don't know, and kind of why this year really sucked, I was in a very, very long-term relationship with a girl that I myself love and probably still do love at this point, but sadly just kind of tapered off. It wasn't the way it probably wanted to be. There is things I think the gist of this, not to go too much into a sob story of 2022, is that I was kind of ready, like, hey, I'm ready to kind of like make this serious. You want to move in, you want to like start a life together. And I just think that throughout this time, just maybe the timing and the positionings and, just sometimes it's just not meant to be at that current moment, or you're just in different life stages. I know people always say that a lot. And that was one thing, because that was like a 5+ year relationship and kind of one of my very first ever kind of serious relationships. I try my best not to let that affect my content, but all these really bad things I'm going to bring up without a doubt did. And that's a big thing that I feel bad about for my Twitch, for my YouTube, is that the energy sometimes wasn't there, or the creative juices weren't there, or I was just going through the groove. And that was one thing, like if you're going through a broken heart, and I'm still probably to this day, like if this actually happened like a few months ago, quite a few months ago, and that's why I'm more comfortable talking about it, or I was bringing it up on my Twitch stream a little bit ago. But you have all that, and like you have someone you love, and they kind of kind of, I don't know, it can kind of ruin you for a while, especially for how long that was. Now, I don't want to be too sappy, obviously. I was still making videos. I still did a work contract. I didn't, like, fall off the face of the planet. But if you're trying to go do stuff without having that time to kind of really, like, compress that and feel that, then, well, just, it's not the same. It just doesn't feel right. And as well, if you guys didn't miss it, I also, sadly and weirdly enough, have $267,000, not exaggerating, not joking, or clickbaiting, locked up in a random bankrupt cryptocurrency case called Celsius, and that was also around the same, like within a 2-month period of right after me and my girlfriend decided to break up. And then if you guys also do remember, we also, throughout that entire time, I was also down in Dallas. I was doing some interesting contract work out there. And as well, we also did even other outside contract work these past 3 months, as I've also been doing these 4 videos a day while also streaming on Twitch. And with all those, in all honesty, like, they're not necessarily bad, but we have all of that tied on in with also, if you guys also saw, my uncle, unfortunately, like the uncle, my guy I grew up with my entire life, unfortunately also passed away in a pretty, in all honesty, kind of bad situation. And he was kind of, well, in a coma and eventually, sadly, did go pass away. And as well, that's just from these past, like, month. Let alone throughout this entire YouTube grind, etc. I also had my lovely aunt who I used to spend Christmas with every single Christmas, also go and unfortunately pass away. And even between all this stuff, or comas, hospital visits itself, I personally did not really do too much. That was all more on my mom. But with everything else, like funerals, wakes, being there for my mom and family, it was just a awful, awful year. Let alone other things such as drama that popped on up, because there's been people who had awful drama with me. Nothing to do with me, obviously, thankfully. But you have all this stuff tied on in. You have the stock market crashing, you have people losing their jobs. And also, there really wasn't that many good games. And with everything else, relationships and life and everything else on top of this, yeah, that's probably the lamest, dumbest thing. But when my job is also pertaining to Twitch, gaming on Twitch all the time, follow the Twitch if you guys want, or on YouTube, etc. If you don't have that much gaming news or gaming updates or everything in between, like, it's not good. Like, you don't have to play, you're not entertaining. And all this is me trying to go do live shows almost every single day on Twitch, and on top of doing multiple YouTube videos a day. And I really do think that this year was probably one of the worst years of my life. Now, I'm sure there are people out there who had worse, who had maybe, like, they were homeless. They had nothing to eat. And I'm going to say at the top of this, I had a pretty okay day and pretty okay year compared to some people out there. There might be someone out there who has cancer. There might be someone out there who, lost a leg. Now, for me, thankfully, I'm mostly healthy. Relationships, they come and go. Money, it comes and goes. But all that kind of just put together kind of just never let me kind of have a time to, I guess, like, decompress, like I said, to make my videos better, to make my content better, to be in a happy mood to go and interact with you guys and, like, go on Twitter and have fun and all of that. But as well, it's just also hard with the stressors of, should I make money? Do I want to be a full-time creator on, like, YouTube and Twitch? Am I growing enough? Are people not going to like my new content or anything like that? Which is all these anxieties and everything tied on in. And as well, there's a lot more besides, girlfriend of multiple years who I wish I could have married in terms of, like, money, losing all that money and jobs and everything else. Like, yeah, that sucks. But it really was one of my world's worst years, because you have pandemic, you have, like, financial stress, you have, like, political stress, you have people, like inflation. Everyone's going through that. I don't want to, like, that's not even me, but I'm just sure you guys probably relate. And it just kind of makes me go and feel that I almost need to go make 2023 my year. It's not like I'd love to have a cool resolution or whatever. It's hey, if I want to do some of this stuff, I need to step up my YouTube game. I got to step up my Twitch game. I got to make sure my life is taken care of. I got to work out again, because, making 3,000 videos definitely adds a little bit more on the chonkiness, It doesn't really help. And I love doing it. I've loved doing this so much, but I need better schedules. I need to make sure my life is better. I need to go get a girlfriend or something. And it was a hard year. It was a really hard year. And the reason why I bring this up is because I don't want you guys to feel alone, or someone who had an awful year. I hope someone had a great year at the end of the day. I hope someone watching is like, bro, I got married, I bought a house, I made a lot of money in the stock market, I got a new job, and I want that to be all of us in 2023. I want everyone here happy. I want everyone excited, because that's just how we should be. So you want to know what? I'm not really a big swearer in my videos. I try my best to be nice. You want to know what? Fuck 2022. This year sucked. Hopefully you had a great year. I had probably the worst year of my life, not even exaggerating. And I just cannot wait to go make 2023 a year where I have awesome YouTube videos, we have awesome good content, I stream up on Twitch and have a good time, and our lives, hopefully everyone all together, are going to have a good time. So I'm here with you guys. I'm going to try my best to keep you guys entertained if you guys want to stick around for the ride, especially all this PS5 and restock stuff's done. I want new stuff on my channel. I want new edits. I want new content. I want to make something that I am proud of on every single post, on every single tweet, on every single Twitch stream I do. That's what I want. And I think this is the year we got to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. And this was an awful year, so give me your thoughts. Are you guys excited? What are your resolutions? Are you hyped up for this year? Or is it one of those things that we're all kind of sitting here together just hoping for the best? But even if that is, I'd rather be here with you guys than anywhere else. So this year sucked. It was bad. But I'm just happy it is over. I'm happy it's over. So thank you guys for being a part of my life. Thank you guys for being a part of everything. This has been a fantastic year. Just thanks. Thank you guys all. I love you guys all. We're going to get some drinks, have a good time, have a resetter. Maybe take a little bit of break on YouTube at some point throughout these next few weeks. And I can't wait to make 2023 our year.